Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Houston Cougars, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at midfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Going for his running back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding down to the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Stewart.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Oh, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Houston. Now they line up to kick the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Marshall. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The middle of the catch, a big gainer.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. Can he reach the end zone?
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out for the 32.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Davis. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Makes the catch. It's Marshall. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He flips it to the back across the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And that one is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take another shot right here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got the first down and more. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Touchdown, Houston. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. To throw, it's Davis. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially...
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Dump off caught by the running back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
36.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff in a single back formation. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Important second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run up the middle. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on the third and long.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they'll kick it away here. Bringing it back, it's Singleton. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That is a big play, finally brought down to the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Hard running through a tackle. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Inside the 45. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Breaks free. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. 2nd down after that previous play. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.